Just left Salida a couple hours ago. Views all day from Monarch Pass, which if you get on this trail, great place to stop. I actually got down there, didn't pay much attention to the comments. Thought it was just a restaurant, but if you go in there, there's a little store. It's touristy, it's overpriced, but if you want to grab a bite to eat and you don't mind coughing up the dough for it, it's a nice little stop. But they also have a hiker room in there, so you can go in there if it's hot or get out of the weather. And it's like pretty small. It's got a couple beanbag chairs and outlets, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, can't get over these views. Trail's still well marked because we're on the Colorado Trail, and Colorado Trail's been very well maintained. Way better than other stretches of the CDT, to be honest. So, yeah, shout out to Colorado Trail. You guys are killing it with the maintenance. The amount of blowdowns that I read were supposed to be on parts of the trail that were cleared. It's just cruisy, nice trail. The climbs are tough, but that's just part of it. The climbs are hard enough without the trail being butchered. So, yeah, great job to Colorado Trail maintainers. Trail looks great. Still some snow patches off to the side. I think when I get further up into the collegiates, it's gonna be a little more in the saddles, the passes that I'm going over. I haven't actually hit anything today. That's as close to the trails that's gotten today, to be honest. The sides of the mountains still have some deep snow, so we'll see. I don't think that anything's unmanageable. My next stop after Salida will be Leadville, and I'm leaning towards sending everything home then. I know some people already have, or at least one guy I talked to already had, so we'll see. But Salida is super cool, very hiker friendly town. You could stay basically two places, be near a resupply. You can stay on the edge near Walmart, which I did do, or you could stay in downtown near, I think it was a Safeway. But I love Walmart for resupply, honestly, and had some early blisters on my feet. No, they always have exact first aid. I know where everything's at Walmart, so just run in, run out, stay near Walmart. Pretty cool hotel. There are a lot of options, though, to be honest, in Salida. There's a ton because it's a pretty touristy town. One thing that did surprise me was how long the hitch was. Took about 45 minutes to an hour both ways. I got down to Monarch Pass on a Saturday, and there was like 20 cars in the parking lot. I had passed several day hikers. I was like, oh, this could be an easy hitch. To be honest, it wasn't. About 45 minutes though, so it wasn't crazy. I was just surprised that it took that long. Then hitch back up. It was on the highway, and I thought Salida being like a recreational town with all the fishing, hiking, everything, that that was gonna be fast. Yeah, the number of cars that passed me was pretty insane, to be honest. I did read in the comments, some people said you should book a shuttle. So it's probably good advice, to be totally honest, because the town may be like 20% Subarus, 20% Jeeps and 4Runners and Land Rovers. They're not gonna stop to pick you up, at least in my experience. So you never know, you might have better luck. There are a ton of trail angels and shuttles in the town though, so there you go. Maybe book a shuttle out of Salida. Pretty walkable. I think there's places to get bikes, but to be honest, I had everything I needed. Getting a little windy. The clouds moved out. There were some nasty dark clouds earlier. Get back to hiking. Colorado update. The views over that way. This is Lake Ann Pass. There is a lot of snow on the other side of this because of the way the slope is facing. It's clear up through here. Huge climb. But I think that's the last pass with a lot of snow. So my plan is to send everything, or all my snow stuff, home in Leadville, which will be a few days from now, give or take, depending on how things go. But I'm in the collegiates. Got stuck in a thunder / lightning storm right as I started, being one of the guys I was hiking with. It's pretty gnarly. And it turned into hell right as we were starting the collegiates. So it is what it is. It's real windy, so I guess I'll cut this short. I don't even know if you can hear me. We'll get back to hiking. Lake Ann Pass, super windy. I'm not gonna bother trying to run more updates. See the snow behind me, that's all the way down. Big tall mountains. I'm right on the edge. I go on down. Try to do a video in the wind gap. It is extremely windy because I am on top of Mount Elbert. Mount Elbert is the tallest peak in Colorado. It's the second highest peak in the lower 48. I climbed Mount Whitney in 2022, which is a side trail off of the PCT. So I had the highest peak. The second highest peak was about 8-mile side trip. So if you want to do it, it's going to add about 8 miles. And I will admit, it is an absolute monster, especially if you add it to the late afternoon like I did. There's usually a lot of bay hikers up here. Not today though. Got it all to myself. I'm here late afternoon. It is so pretty. Yeah, feeling great about bagging peaks number 1 and 2. Mount Whitney, now Mount Elbert. Absolutely beautiful. I'm up here looking down on 14,000 foot peaks right now, looking right down on them. Absolutely incredible. You got Twin Lakes back there. Gorgeous. Hope the sound holds up. Summit of Mount Massive. Drag a little video in before the wind starts back. There's a little throne here. It's kind of funny. Someone took time to make a chair up here. This is the 3rd highest peak in the lower 48 United States. Yesterday, I bagged Elbert, which was the 2nd. Like I said, I had Whitney number 1, Elbert number 2. Now number 3, which is Mount Massive, and it is massive. It was a big climb today. It was totally worth it. I'm not super into peak bagging. Yeah, I have 1, 2, and 3. Kind of seem necessary, especially finishing my Triple Crown. They're both pretty good hikes off the trail, I'm not gonna lie. So you're adding some decent mileage, but you're adding a lot of climbing. Totally worth it to me. So beautiful. As far as I know, not really many other major peaks I want to bag on this trail, so there you go. They're right near each other, which makes sense. Number 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3, lower 48. Feels good, man. Beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous weather. Oh, feels so good today. Let me get back to hiking. It's town day. Walking the trail to Tennessee Pass, going to Leadville. Had about 10 miles. Camped back at a little lake. It was remarkably calm, to be honest. There's been several alpine lakes. Been hit or miss with the wind and everything. No animals. That was great. I mean, I slept great there. There's a ton of trout. I mean, there were brook trout jumping all evening last night. It really made me wish I had my Tenkara rod. Again, I don't know how much time I really wanted to spend doing that, but there was like comments about whether it was worth it in Colorado. 100% worth it in Colorado. If fishing something you're into and something you want to do, get it at Chama. Get it at the border. take it all the way with you. Or I guess you get at the border of Wyoming coming south if you didn't already have it. But yeah, carrying a lightweight fly rod, definitely worth it on this trail. I mean, there's just trout everywhere, cutthroat, browns, brook. I think is what I've seen on the signage. Probably much more that I'm missing that I just haven't paid attention to, but highly recommend that. Going into Leadville, it's supposed to be a cool mountain town. Yeah, do an update after that. It's been about 5 hiking days, 6 hiking days, 5 or 6 hiking days since Salida. Added on Mount Massive, Mount Elbert. So give an estimation, I hit 2 sort of long snow patches this morning. I mean, given that there's been no snow, I would say they're long, but that's it. So snow gear going home in Leadville. If you're in this section mid-June on a low snow year, maybe to be similar for you. Yeah, I don't think I'll need it anymore. So shed that weight, that'll be great. There are some weird little gaps coming up because you hit kind of the Breckenridge, Copper, Frisco junction, and just like 40 miles out of here. It's a little weird because you have kind of short carries and long carries. You also have the Rocky Mountain National Park area to worry about where you got to get a permit and bear can, or there's an alternate. So got some weird stuff coming up out of Leadville. So something to keep in mind as far as resupply. There's so many weird towns you can hit and weird ways you could do it. And Rocky Mountain kind of makes it a pain just because it's like it's one day of hiking and they make it a pain for the hikers. So you're either doing 28 or doing an alternate if you want to abide by the rules. So there you go. I will do an update after Leadville. I'm honestly beat after hitting 2 14ers, did 20 plus each day from like Twin Lakes and then added on the 14er. So been some long days. I am ready to get some sleep. So do an update after Leadville. That's it. I'm gonna get back to hiking.